Welcome, folks, to downtown Atlanta and Mercedes-Benz Stadium, site of this year's Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl and, of course, part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive and keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 3 seed in this playoff, the Boise State Broncos, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? Kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The pass rush closing in. He's looking to scramble.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Ball handed off. And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play. And now we've got a third down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
In this opening possession, they'll face a third down and 5. From the shotgun, drops back. The pass is caught. Powers through a tackle. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And they heave it deep downfield. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Physical running fights off the defender. Not just the pick, but a big return sets up the offense in good position.
Chris, you have all week to kind of find the matchups that you want. They clearly wanted to go after this defensive back. They looked at it first drive of the game. They make the throw. It's just a poor decision, in my opinion, by this quarterback, and it cost him.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And the same runner's got it again. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Tackle made after a big gain. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. The shotgun running play call. Just trucks through the defender. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Just love watching his back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Defense is coming after. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. He'll ride the back again here. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable 3rd down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Short connection to the tight end here. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
Well, this is called settling down in his zone defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that 1st down.
And try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
2nd down play coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the 2nd half.
Looking to make a play deep downfield. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Look out, he's got some space. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback in this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Runs right over the defender. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Well, those counter plays are tough on a defense. The defense has got to be gap sound. You get so caught up in the base concepts that the offense comes back with a counter play. If you're not sound with your gap integrity, you can give up a big play.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. He's stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
Well, that is a 1st down and a definitive way of getting a good push up front. And this back, I tell you, every single year on the Plains, Auburn always has a great back, and this guy is no different.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Movement here from the tight end. There's the handoff. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Well, they get positive yards here, but I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And that one's straight down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Returner decides to fair catch this. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
A great job up front by this Auburn defensive lineman. That rare combination of defensive linemen you see often in the SEC, where they have great size and power, but incredible quickness. And Auburn has sure had plenty of those over the years.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And the defense smothers him for no gain. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. Settled for a field goal last time out. Can they open things up on this possession? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
For the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looking for a deep completion. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. And he'll step out of bounds, but that is a huge takeaway for this defense.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
They look to throw it here on second down. Fires it to the wideout. The pass is intercepted. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
They're going to run it. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back, and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's going to take off here. The junior able to bring him down quickly. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Auburn. No chance to catch him. Here's the point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Bringing it out, it's Burns. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. In the clear at the 25. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run.
Chris, how about that? This guy is a blower with a football in his hands. He gets one block out in front of him. It seems like he's setting a new speed barrier.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The Broncos looking to run some tempo here. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Pass is caught. Breaks loose at the 40. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Tailback takes the handoff again. And tackled after a small pickup there. So now from the 27, the offense faces a 3rd and short. How aggressive will they play it? Good enough for first down yardage. And the Broncos come to the line to start a first set of downs. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. This is the 6th play on the drive. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Caught near the goal line. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now 1st and goal. The Broncos looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, this defense defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Boise State. Let's see if this score can breathe a little bit of life into this team.
Yeah, I know it's only one touchdown, but it could go a long way in changing just the tone of this game, especially once we get into the second half.
And the extra point was up and good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. He's a wide-open receiver, complete. They bring him down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route with him. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He's going to pull it down and run. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield, but the defense does their job. They've got everybody covered, but I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off.
Catch made down inside the 25. No stopping and takes it all the way. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
Automatic on the PAT. There's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup at intermission. But in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. Receiver makes the catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Broncos hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. The pocket breaking down. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
Well, that's their 2nd sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
And he's out of bounds here on the return. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. Offense protecting the lead here, but they've been playing so well. Let's see if they go for more before halftime. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. He's found some room at the 45. Forced out of bounds after a big game. This offense set up with a first down.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge yardage gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it. Auburn getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Touchdown, Auburn. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of him, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
You'll call for the fair catch here. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Here's the throw deep downfield. That ball's incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
Well, Chris, the offense takes the shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Now it's 2nd down here. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket. Breaking free at the 35. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the 1st down marker is, picking up the 1st down.
Quick throw to his receiver, and he's got it. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. One more play before they head to the locker room. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Not a long return, but the important thing that Pick wipes out a scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29. Looks like they'll take a knee in the final play and head to halftime with the lead. Somewhat conservative call, but content to take this lead into the locker room. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And looks like the hands team were able to recover the football.
Trying it onside to start the 3rd with the lead? It's, I guess, a bold strategy. Now we'll see if it comes back to bite them.
And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. Trying to create here on the move. And the senior quarterback off target there, threw it behind him.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Touchdown, Tigers! And this one is getting ugly. But they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now they get set to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. And it's complete downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. The Broncos looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Nice play-action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if a quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
So second down after the incompletion. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Makes a quick grab. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And the Broncos churn out another first down.
Let's go.
Looking to throw again. The tight end has got it. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. The Broncos line up on 1st and 10 now. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He steps out of bounds, but more than enough yardage to set up 1st and goal. And the Broncos looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And the runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. Fresh set of downs. 1st and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And the junior able to get home with the sack. After the big loss on 1st down, it's 2nd and goal backed up.
That takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Pass caught. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, BSU.
This guy is a matchup problem. You put an undersized safety who can run with the tight end, and he's going to go over top of him. You put a big, strong linebacker on him, and he's going to outrun him. Just a really tough matchup, as you saw right there.
Point after, knocked right through. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
It's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
2nd down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back. Rifles this football to the left. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. That's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Well, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. And here comes a deep shot. Throws a fastball, but it's intercepted. Going the other way, can they stop him? That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Runs through the defender. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Catch made on the out route. And moves the ball to the 35, and another first down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
On first down, it's play action. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. The offense with some pre-snap motion. And he'll drop back here on third down. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. The Broncos will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your...
And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Handoff here from the shotgun. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. Pressure is coming. Avoiding the sack, but the scramble results in just a very short gain. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn. To stretch the lead, the route is on. Spot in the natty at stake. This defense is being shredded. What can we do differently to stop this guy?
Man, I don't know. I mean, I would just keep trying to come up with double coverage or blitzing, something to try to slow down not just the receiver, but got to pressure the quarterback. But right now, the receiver's just in a zone. Sometimes you get into that spot, and it's so hard to get you out of it. I know if I were this quarterback, keep throwing him the rock.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. The big tackle at the 18. That's good coverage.